This little life-changing teacher device at my Aldi was $13.99, and it was worth every single penny. Okay, so are you ready to hear what it is? I'm guessing so by the number of people here. So I'm going to hold up the box. I'm going to flip the camera around. I know it's backwards up here, but I'm going to flip it around in a minute and demonstrate how it works for you. I'm not a master of this thing, but can you see it? It is a paper cutter, okay? I guess I'll flip it around now because it looks backwards to me. Oop, not that way around. Oh, well. Apparently I'm doing too many things at once. It is a paper cutter, but it is unlike any paper cutter you have ever seen before, or I have ever seen, right? So here, it's called the PreK, and I'll flip it around in a minute so you can get a close up. But, so a paper cutter is a paper cutter, right? How could they improve on a paper cutter? I don't know. So I bought one years ago because if you work in a school or school district, you know that there is usually a paper cutter that lives in your teacher workroom or whatever multi-purpose room you have for teachers. And you have to walk to it and then walk back to your classroom on your minuscule, if any, planning time that you get. And chances are when you get there, the paper cutter will be missing, it will be broken, or there will be a line for it, right? You need it when you need it. And if you don't have to walk 8 miles down to the wherever it lives, having your own is great. So I invested in getting my own paper cutter many years ago, but it's a square with the thingy on it, you know. Plain and simple, right? How could you improve on it? They had laminators too. Yes, they did. So this PreK company, or this manufacturer, also makes a laminator. I have no idea how that laminator works. I have more than enough laminators right now, so I did not invest in another one, but it was a really good deal. This was $13.99 at Aldi. Okay, and how did they improve on a paper cutter, you ask? Well, let me show you the ways. Okay, first of all, it blows my regular old paper cutter from the office supply store way out of the water. Not only is it a snazzy metal color, but hello, they have thought of all of our teacher paper cutter needs, which, I mean, hats off to them. Props to Aldi for this, or whoever PreK is. Because if you had put me as a veteran teacher on a team saying, how can we improve the paper cutter? I would have been like, I don't know. They did an outstanding job because I did not know I needed this paper cutter until I got this paper cutter, okay? So I'm going to flip the screen around here. And I'm going to show you what magical properties this PreK paper cutter has. I'm not associated with them in any way, shape, or form. I heard somebody in my Facebook group, Preschool Teachers Are Superheroes, or one of my Facebook groups, talking about this paper cutter. And I had to go check it out for myself. And so I did. And wow. This is almost as big as when Coles had Pete the cat over the summer, okay? That's how big it is. So if you have any teacher friends who could benefit, or any friends at all really, who could benefit from a $13.99 magical paper cutter, it's basically sprouting unicorns and rainbows out of the box, because it's like, ah! Okay, so I am going to turn it around now. So pardon me for just one stinking second here. You're going to look at my ceiling fan. And yeah, you're not seeing the rainbows and the ponies yet, are you? The unicorns. But, oh, it says you can't turn your phone while recording. You know what? Facebook, I'm not happy with you right now. So I'm going to try and demonstrate this now with only one hand. I thought I could set my phone on that, but apparently not. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, here's the magical unicorn paper cutter. When it comes, it's attached. So if I put it this way at a 90-degree angle and I push down on it.
Do you want me to hold the phone?
No, well, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Tom is here. Tom is here to save the day. That means the socks must not be playing, right? I don't know how you're going to. Okay, yeah, don't press that button, Tom. Okay, so if you see how it's detached, right? So did you not know that you needed a detachable part of your paper cutter, right? This part detaches, and now watch what magical goodness it can do. All right. So I am going to stick in my piece of paper, and I'm doing this at a very awkward angle, so I'm probably not as graceful with my paper cutting skills right now, but it's magical, so wait for it. Wait for the unicorns. Are you ready? Can you hear the angels singing? Did that just cut my paper in a wavy pattern or what? Oh yes, it did. But wait, it gets better. I know, I sound like the guy that sells the cleaning solutions. Okay, so if you can just get right here, Tom, can you? Right here, there is a little thing. If I move it to the middle, it cuts regular. And if I move it over to the left, watch what magical goodness it does now, right? Hold on. Okay, wait for it. Okay, now, it doesn't look like anything, but wait for it. Y'all, this is what we call in the teacher world, teacher nirvana. That is perforated, baby. Woohoo! Check it out. Have you ever wanted to have something perforated? I'm not talking about for the kids, but just for your teacher life. Oh my goodness. That is perforation, my friends, at its finest. Think of all the wonderful things you could do in your classroom, right? Denise says, why didn't I get one the other day? The angels are singing, says Kimberly. I know, right? Think of all the things. So I'm thinking like a teacher, but as a crafter, having perforation, I mean, that is super cool. Okay, so that's really neat, right? Yeah, that's all fine and good. But in this part here, oh, hold on. I'm a novice user of the PreK here. And this is just the regular cutter. But the thing that I like about this, of course, I didn't cut very well there because I was at a very awkward angle. I didn't press down enough. But here's what I really like about it. You can have this and you can have the whole thing attached together, right? You can attach it and then it folds up and you can take it home in your giant teacher tote bag or rolling cart, right? It's very lightweight. Or you can just take this piece out when you need it. Okay, so that's really stinking cool. So it detaches, and then over here you have your regular paper cutter. And it has I love the safety features with this, right? Because my paper cutter that I currently have, my 20-year-old paper cutter, has like no safety features. It's basically, as it says in the instructions, a guillotine. So this one has all kinds of safety features. That doesn't mean you can keep it where your kids can reach it, but it just makes the thing a little bit safer. Okay, so yeah, it's wicked sharp, as they like to say. It even has all this magical goodness here. I haven't even learned how to use this magical goodness over here. I might need somebody with an engineering degree to help me, but yeah, that looks stinking cool. So it is, yeah, thank you, Tom. Yay for Tom, and yay for the Red Sox not being on so Tom could hold the phone for us. So yeah, this part is a regular paper cutter with all kinds of cool safety features. $12.99, says Sabrina. Woohoo! Your Aldi is better than my Aldi. And this piece detaches and does all the fancy, super cool stuff. Megs says there are replacement blades offered? I have no idea, Megs. It does come with an extensive user guide because that little pop-off piece here on the side is a little tricky at first, especially if you're not used to the magical unicorn version. of the paper cutter. Jen says, I know where I'm going tomorrow, to Aldi. Brings tears to my eyes, says Doreen. Oh my God, these comments are cracking me up. You guys are hilarious. Yes, mine was $13.99, Lily. Some other people are saying they got it at a different price. It keeps getting better, says Kimberly. It's perforated, total game changer, says Kathleen. Amanda says, I'm so glad I got off Netflix to watch. Oh my gosh. You stopped, were you binge watching Hill House? That's what I was binge watching. Samantha says, I was sort of skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced that I need to go to Aldi. Well, I was convinced when I heard they had Melissa and Doug toys for dirt cheap. So, yeah. Thanks, guys, for telling Vanessa where you got this. Aldi. Yes, isn't it awesome? It's my magical... Sabrina posts rainbow emoji. Yes, mic drop. Yes. My Aldi closes at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm on my way now, says Lana. Okay, you guys are too funny. I don't have a link. This has been a total Monday for me. And, my Monday actually started yesterday, and I have not had a chance to look for it on Amazon or put it in my Amazon shop, but I knew I had to show it to you because the only people who would be as excited about this as I am are you guys. Dawn says, Tom, where are you? Hold the phone. Yeah, Dawn, you were lucky that the socks were not on tonight. Oh, that paper cutter is $30 on Amazon, says Colleen, so it's a good deal at Aldi. Yeah, Aldi is the bomb when it comes to the unicorn rainbow paper cutter. I'm going to show you guys the box now so you know what to look for. It is a very nondescript box. So as I was looking for it, I walked by it 3 times because it was sitting on the shelf with, first of all, it was damaged, but I was going to take it anyway. And it was sitting like this, like on the bottom shelf. And so I totally walked by it 3 times. Pamela says, my Aldi is closed for remodeling. Ooh, boo. So this is what the box looks like. It's actually quite a large box, but there's a lot of protective packaging inside, so it's not as large as it appears here on the screen. But yeah. We don't have an Aldi in Mississippi. Oh, girl, you need to get you an Aldi. Yes, they did have Melissa and Doug toys. They had the wooden pancake set, and they were dramatic play toys too. And they had the cookie bake shop. So yeah, this is, you haven't seen this at your Aldi yet, says Jennifer. Be like a ninja in your Aldi. Be like a ninja and check that goodie aisle. Check it twice, 3 times, because you know how it is at Aldi. They just kind of throw things on the shelf, or maybe that's the people that make it messy. I don't know. But yeah, it's a little hard to find stuff in that goodie aisle because it's kind of at least mine was a hot mess. I can't say for them all, speak for them all. Jen says, the Sox won last night. Yay! I know. Tom is over here. He wants to go see him. I work at Aldi part-time. I bring home all the big boxes for the kids. Ooh, Dawn, you are my new BFF. Woohoo! Oh, I'm sorry, Damon. If you come to Splash next summer, I'll get you a paper cutter because I need an excuse to go to Aldi and buy another rainbow unicorn paper cutter. It was $13.99 at my Aldi. Somebody said they saw it cheaper at theirs. National Liquidator sells many Melissa and Doug toys. I got the birthday cake. Ooh, Rose. Where were you? That sounds awesome. Yeah, Melissa and Doug at a discount's always a good deal. Okay, guys. I'm going to flip it around now. How does it work? If you can watch the replay, Kathy, I just did a whole video on it, and I don't have Tom here to hold the camera again. Damon says he's coming to get his paper cutter. Yes, that's right. Trish, good deal. If you're your friends so that they can benefit too, that's awesome, because I think every teacher needs this in their life. I don't work with Aldi or Pembroke. I have no idea who Pembroke even is. But when I saw this, I knew that I had to share it with my friends here on Facebook because I knew nobody would be as excited about it as I was, except for you guys. It is even as excited as Tom was about the Sox winning the other night. I know, Carrie, who knew that Aldi had these types of things, really? I mean, in my town, Aldi is right next to the Dollar Tree, so that's why I wandered in before. They had some really good deals. So yeah, they have this goodie aisle. It's like right smack dab in the middle of my store, at least, and it's a really long aisle. And they had mattresses in there when I was there yesterday, along with rubber rain boots, the usual. Right in between the cat food and the baked beans. But yeah, I just wanted to find my people like you who are as excited about it as I was. So what I want you to do is to tell your teacher friends about this magical rainbow unicorn paper cutter so that they can have the benefit of having their very own paper cutter, whether that's at home or safely secured in their classroom away from the children. But I love my old paper cutter, but sorry, old paper cutter. If anyone local wants a paper cutter, let me know, because this is my new BFF right here. The Pembroke 2-in-1 paper trimmer sounds very exciting, and it is. So if you're just tuning in and you don't know what I'm talking about or why everyone's so excited, watch the replay. All right, guys, I gotta go.